Growing up, we were all taught that the most ferocious animals to ever exist were the dinosaurs, with the most powerful being the famous Tyrannosaurus rex. However, this is unfortunately not true. Tyrannosaurus rex wasn't the strongest animal to exist. In fact, it wasn't even the strongest animal in its own ecosystem. As the old saying goes, there's always a bigger fish, but in this case, there is always a bigger archosaur. In this video, we're taking a look into the world of Deinosuchus, from its discovery in biology to how it hunted, evolved, and eventually vanished. The name Deinosuchus means terrible crocodile, and it certainly lived up to it. The first fossils were discovered in the early 1850s in North Carolina, but they were fragmentary and misidentified. It wasn't until the 1940s that American paleontologist Edwin Colbert named the genus Deinosuchus, after uncovering more complete remains in Texas. Since then, fossils have been found across the southeastern and western United States, including states like Montana, Georgia, and New Jersey. These discoveries revealed something shocking. Deinosuchus wasn't just a large croc, it was a behemoth, reaching lengths up to 35 feet and weighing over 8 tons. Deinosuchus resembled a modern crocodile in many ways, but on a much larger scale. It had a robust body, thick, armored skin covered in bony plates called osteoderms, and an enormous skull packed with blunt, banana-sized teeth. Unlike today's crocodiles, which have more needle-like teeth suited for fish, Deinosuchus had round, crushing teeth. These weren't just for fish. They were capable of cracking through the bones of large dinosaurs. Its bite force was estimated to be around 23,000 pounds per square inch. That's the strongest of any animal, living or extinct, even surpassing the bite force of the Tyrannosaurus rex by 100,000 psi. Its massive tail and powerful limbs made it an ambush predator, both in rivers and coastal environments. Deinosuchus lived during the Late Cretaceous, roughly 82 to 73 million years ago, in what is now North America. It was part of the alligatoridae family, making it more closely related to modern alligators than crocodiles. Its lineage split from the ancestors of today's crocodiles and alligators millions of years earlier. Paleontologists currently recognize at least 2 species, Deinosuchus hatcheri from the west and Deinosuchus rugosus from the east, most likely separated by the western interior seaway, a shallow sea that once divided North America. Over time, Deinosuchus evolved larger and more reinforced skulls, suggesting a growing specialization in preying on land animals rather than just aquatic life. So how did this prehistoric creature obtain enough food to sustain itself? Like modern crocodilians, Deinosuchus was an ambush predator. It lurked just beneath the water surface, waiting motionless for unsuspecting prey to approach. When the moment was right, it would launch itself with terrifying speed. Its primary prey was dinosaurs. Fossils of duck-billed hadrosaurs and even small ceratopsians have been found with bite marks matching Deinosuchus' teeth. It likely ambushed them at the water's edge, pulling them under to drown or crush them with its immense bite. But it didn't just prey on dinosaurs. There's evidence that it may have fed on turtles, large fish, and even carrion. Its crushing teeth suggest it was capable of breaking bones and shells with ease. Deinosuchus likely lived a long life. Modern crocodilians can live up to 70 to 100 years, and some scientists estimate Deinosuchus could reach similar ages, if not more. Juvenile Deinosuchus were probably vulnerable to predators like carnivorous dinosaurs or large fish, but once they reached adult size, they had few threats. Females may have laid eggs on riverbanks similar to modern crocodilians and guarded their nests from danger. Growth rings in its bones suggest it grew slowly over the decades, taking time to reach its enormous adult size. That slow growth, however, may have made it more susceptible to environmental changes near the end of the Cretaceous. Eventually, Deinosuchus vanished from the fossil record around 73 million years ago. The exact reason is unclear. It may have been outcompeted by other predators, lost vital habitat, or succumbed to the climate changes in the Late Cretaceous. But its legacy remains. It was one of the largest crocodilomorphs to ever live, and a true terror of the prehistoric waterways. Whether it was lurking in the rivers or dragging down dinosaurs, Deinosuchus reminds us that apex predators didn't just roam the land, that some also ruled under the water. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look into prehistoric life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos about our prehistoric past.